Oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was gameplay footage of the Leopard 1. I know, it's been a while since we've had a big hype video, but now patch 1.51, all the little hints and previews are starting to come in. These are the first three. We've got the Leopard 1, which we'll cover. We have the new map Finland, and we have the Neubaufahrzeug, I believe is how it's pronounced. So we've got some cool stuff. There's also rumors that the T10 and the M18 Super Hellcat are going to be in patch 1.51. We'll cover those later as well, but let's first start off with the new map Finland. Finland looks pretty epic. Like, I'm pretty excited for it because it's going to be both an air and a ground map. Now, when you're in the air, there's plenty of maps we've seen with snow, but this is the first time that we'll have a snow map for ground forces. This is something I'm very excited for. There's a lot of snow camouflage I really haven't been able to use to proper effect. I've been able to use it for comedic effect before, but never to actually camouflage my vehicle when there's snow. So I'm excited for that. Furthermore, I'm not sure if it's like 100% confirmed, but there was talk that the ice will actually play a dynamic role in the game. You can kind of see on the map here that the left section of the map, there's all these ice chunks, and even on the far right, because this battle takes place between these two lakes, which are frozen because it's freaking cold in Finland. But a lot of people may not know about the Winter War and the Continuation War, where the Soviets fought the Finns, and the Finns held their own pretty well. The Finns were actually an ally of Germany and Italy. But yeah, so if you look on the left and the right side of the maps, there's these ice chunks, which make it look like you can maybe drive over them. But they said that you're going to have to account for your tank's weight when dealing with ice, because heavy tanks won't be able to go over it. I'm not sure the weight cutoff for these ice patches, or if you might be making your way and then an ally just drives right next to you and sinks you both, or an enemy goes bonsai because he's a lighter tank, shoots some ice. I don't know. There was talk about artillery in bombing strikes, artillery strikes from tanks, bombing strikes from planes that could break the ice and the tanks could sink through it. But I think that's one of the first instances, aside from water, really. Yeah, ice is frozen water. I get it, guys. You guys are cute. But this is probably only the second time, and probably the first really interesting way that we've seen terrain be dynamic. You can knock over trees, but you can't really use them as camouflage or as blocking shells exactly. So that, I wouldn't say that's dynamic, but the fact that you can drive over ice and certain tanks can only drive over it based off weight limit, and the fact that you can destroy the ice and sink enemy tanks is something I'm really looking forward to. So, I mean, this map has my initial 2 thumbs up because we need some snow maps. We need some desert maps. Come on now. Let's get some desert maps in here. I want to have the Desert Fox and just have some fun, man. Jam the turret of a Tiger 1. I don't know. Drive my M3 around, just fun stuff like that. But we need some desert, but at least we finally got a snow tank map. So now we're going to be talking about the Neubaufahrzeug. I believe is how it's kind of maybe almost pronounced, right? Kind of like, what the hell is going on with this tank? This is another freak of a tank. It was a prototype vehicle, and I believe that the Neubaufahrzeug, don't you love the German language? They got a cool language, but some of the words, man, I think that word fits this tank. It looks like a Neubaufahrzeug, am I right? But it means new construction vehicle. And this was a prototype heavy tank that were made in the 1930s. 5 of them were made. I think there was like Krupp and some other guy, something start with an R, made some models. But this is the Krupp design because the 37mm is mounted right next to the main 75mm main gun. And the other design, the 37, was above it. So not really sure what that's all about. And when I first saw the video, I thought, oh, you know, those turrets kind of look like they might be 20mm guns, and that would have been awesome. But when I did my research, these turrets were like modified Panzer I turrets, so they only have a 7.92mm machine gun. So they're kind of like, you know, the turrets are cute and everything. You really like the fact that you've got the 75 and a 37, because that's some true firepower, especially if it's like tier 1, tier 2, which I would imagine this thing being put at. You know, at first glance, like, oh, those turrets are kind of garbage, but truly, the extra crew members allow you to be more survivable when you get hit a lot. You notice how the SMK and the T-35, if you don't get a killing blow, and if you're killing crew, it takes a long time to kill all those crew members in those tanks. It takes a while, so it kind of adds as increased survivability because they can block shots to maybe some of the more core crew members of this vehicle. But this thing looks pretty cool. So basically, one 75mm main gun, one 37mm secondary coaxial mounted gun, and then the two 8mm machine guns in those turrets. The rear one's kind of in a funny place. But, you know, this would be a tank that would be incredibly fun if we had infantry in those bogged down trench type battles. But no word on infantry. We might never see infantry, but one can hold out hope. And so now we're getting to the Leopard 1. And just like I believe it was pronounced Neubaufahrzeug for that other tank, I think how you pronounce this is German glass cannon, because that's what it really is. It has next to no armor, because this is going to be a tier 5. Like, let's be honest here. It's going to be a tier 5. And like, look at that turret. It's pretty cool looking. But I mean, that turret I think at most would have like 100mm of armor. The front slope will only have 70mm of armor. So that front slope, the effective thickness at a 60-degree slope, you know, like Panthers have, you're looking at, or you know, a little different than what Panthers have. Excuse me. Is going to have an effective thickness of about 140mm. That is not allowed at tier 5. However, the gun, which I believe is going to be 105mm, should be better than the Soviet D10T in terms of penetration and accuracy, and also it was supposedly a very stabilized gun, so this is going to be a very fast sniper. It's a glass cannon. It can't take a lot of shots, but if you're the first one to get eyes on target, you're going to have a great gun. You can do some damage when you're playing realistic and sim. In arcade, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is really an arcade style tank because it is so weak. But if you have the, you know, Hellcats can do good. So this is kind of like a German tier 5 Hellcat. Go ahead. Make your criticisms, but hey, man, it's going to be fast. It's basically the Germans are like, you know what, screw armor. Let's just make this mobile and incredibly accurate. And it is. So, well, and cool note about this, the Leopard, is that there were some SPAA variants that proposed anyway. I think, and this was actually off of like another, they also called something else the Leopard. So, yeah, bear with me. But I would imagine that they would use this chassis to have a tier 5 SPAA for the Germans. And I'd be excited to see what that would be. But, you know, there's that. But, yeah, so those, we've got the new map, Finland, the Neubaufahrzeug, which I probably am still mispronouncing, but I did my best. And, you know, the Leopard 1 and the Neubaufahrzeug and the Leopard 1, German prototypes. We already have the Panther 2, the Mouse. One other German prototype, just for fun, that I think would be cool to be added in the game is what was known as the Stubborn Emil. And it had a 128mm Pak-40 L61 main gun, and it actually fought. And one of them supposedly killed like 22 Russian armored vehicles, so that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, and then the rumors are that we have a T-10 Soviet heavy tank. That's basically an IS-8 or an IS-9. That's what'll keep you up at night if you're an American or German tanker. That's gonna be scary. I don't even know if we need that in the game, but there's talk that they're adding it. And then, for you American tankers, you're gonna love this. You really are. It's the M18 Super Hellcat. What's a Super Hellcat? Oh, okay. Well, you take the best part of the M18 Hellcat, that fast mobile chassis, and then you stick the M36 Jackson 90mm main gun and the stronger turret, and you put that on top of it. That's your Super Hellcat. So that thing could be absolutely beastly. And I'm looking forward to seeing that in the game. I could do without the T10, man. I mean, we don't need any more Russian beasts, but you know what? That's just me. And I play all the nations. You know, I'm indiscriminate. We gotta play all of them, especially with you guys in the Tank Request series. And if you're new here, that's a fun series we have. But yeah, man. The new map Finland, the Neubaufahrzeug, the Leopard 1, and then rumors of a T10 Soviet heavy tank, and the M18 Super Hellcat. Pretty exciting stuff. So in honor of the Neubaufahrzeug, here is some gameplay on the Soviet-Russian T-35 multi-turreted tank, which is a lot of fun to drive. And it's got a ridiculous battle rating, might I just say that. But we're going to see it in arcade. And you know what? This is the first of patch 1.51 hype. There's going to be a lot more stuff, so stay posted to this channel because we're going to cover it because I cannot wait to play it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Make sure to pull the trigger on the like button, share the video with a friend. Let's check out some fun gameplay. Oh yeah, Slick, it's time to bring out them silly tanks. I'm going to go...
I got the T60. Just kidding.
Are you going to use them Appets? Alright, so...
BT7.
Should I use the high explode? No, I mean armor piercing high explosive ballistic cap? Like, let's be honest. Do you need anything else?
Ooh, good joke, good joke. Let's be honest. I like it.
Lesbian. And you know what? Don't make fun of me. I'm wearing my Force camo, so now you can't even find me.
Where are you?
I'm in...
Shit.
There you are. Your little BT7. Someone machine gunning me?
Ooh. Yo, have you ever
hell
swerved
no.
this hard?
Who that?
Who that? Who that? Bitch, I got that flame. Who that? Who that? Bitch, I got that flame. Who that? Who that?
Dude,
bitch,
look,
I, got
I
that
could
flame,
shoot you
so
with my
don't worry
side
about
gun
my
right now.
motherfucker.
Are you scared?
I am scared. But watch this. Watch this insane pit maneuver.
Pit maneuver.
You jelly or not?
Oh, someone just shot at you. Dude, I'm taking down the power line so they cannot communication.
The Germans can never communicate without us.
Killed. I just got 8 kills right there on my one shot. I'm really good. I'll have you know.
Yo, watch this. I'm gonna breach like a whale.
Are you gonna get some air?
I'm gonna try.
Or are you sniping? You give me that cover and fire?
I give
or you like
all the
BMX
fire
riding?
Covers. Where the BMX? Where the BMX? Where the BMX?
Yo, where the BMX at?
Watch this cliff. I'm going down it.
Oh, so slick. What do you want to happen in patch 1.51?
I want the BT-12. I don't know if that's actually a tank, but I want it.
I was like, so that's like a BT-7. Jeez. It's like a BT-7 and a BT-5 combined.
I want the Hawker Hunter.
Hawker Hunter.
Yep. I want the Seafury Mark 10.
What's in the Seafury Mark 10?
Seafury Mark 10 is the fastest prop-driven aircraft made during its time, and it's also the fighter version of the Seafury.
But is it better than the Po-2?
A little bit. It also shot down a Mk.XVII.
Dang, dude.
In real life.
Probably more than 2. There's gonna be a MiG shot down by it.
What was that guy's name? His name was like Peter Mk something.
I want the Hurricane with the 40mm pom poms.
Oh yep. Yeah, good idea.
That's what I want. I want the Ju-88 with the 50 mil.
I want British tanks.
I want British tanks. I want warships.
I want the Cromwell. World of War Thunder ships.
Yeah, World of War Thunder ships. Oh, enemy sighted, bro. Come on, you little tits. Yeah, we're just gonna be rolling up. What's up, bros?
Rolling up.
Ground unit destroyed.
Crip, know when I roll through.
Is he dead yet? Nope.
Oh man.
Not you.
Look at this. Look at this insane flank, Bear.
Is it so insane I can't even handle it right now? Enemy kill assist. Supporting fire.
Ah, I artillery myself.
That's Stoogie.
Oh shit, he's turning.
Are you alive? Oh, well, he dead now.
Turned to shoot me, which is so mean.
I'm just gonna roll up and do my battleship thing.
Yo, he's such a host, this F.Mk.I.
That's a kill.
Classic bell pregame.
There it is. There she is, baby. Where you going, honey? Where do you think you're going, honey? They can't escape battleships. Do they not know? I got a range of like 30 kilometers on this bad boy.
You're like a Yamato ×2.
So what are some other silly tanks? Like the T-35 one could argue is multi-turreted and kind of crazy.
The SK, right?
SMK, there's the M6.
I want
the mouse.
The rat.
Oh, the rat would be the silliest. That would be a pretty good, what do you call it? April Fools. They need to do more of those, man. I feel like they could definitely...
Like one every month?
Yeah, oh, like Friday Fun Days, am I right?
Yes. The rat. I think the rat would be cool if we all had to take it down.
Dude, this is just like, sup, bros? Like that's what it feels like. To me,
what, you're just like, sup, bros?
Just rolling in there and pooping on them. Just because you're just like the biggest and baddest there is. I'm the best thing yet. I know I got that thing wet. Like I believe that's the theme song.
Fleminier?
Fleminier, Flem.
The only thing that's better is a BT5. You know
yeah, BT5 is pretty good.
Go on, Bear. Cover my ascent.
Oh, I think I shot you.
I got him. I shot him through the cupola on the...
Hell yeah, dude. He didn't even know what hit him. Now we're just rolling up. I'm like the battleship and you're like the destroyer. This is basically War Thunder ships right now.
This is War Thunder ships.
Yeah.
Oh, I killed that guy.
Kill who?
I killed
Mr.
some guy
M2A4
while driving. Yeah.
Oh, a little snapshot. All right.
Yes.
Oh. But now you're like up in their spanes.
Look at me above them. Now I'm behind the stew.
Oh, enemy kill assist. We'll take it. What's up, bro? I see you hiding up there.
Billy Strunga shoots. You ain't gonna stop this.
Dude, this 76. This battle rating is kinda silly.
Like, do you see
I mean, yeah, it's
right
fragile
now?
as like a bag full of marshmallows, but I mean, it's
Dude,
got the guns for days.
I feel like you are the battleship and I am the destroyer.
Yeah, you are. I mean, I am, and you are. I mean,
like,
I am. You are. You know.
Like you are. Like you are.
All right, I'm calling you out of that spawn.
Let me kill this guy
We're
first.
requested elsewhere.
Kill this guy first. Ow! I didn't kill him, Baron.
Oh, did you die?
No, but he won't die.
Dude, I told him not to die.
You told him not to die?
Yeah, I was like, dude, don't die.
Oh, he killed me.
Don't let Slick kill you.
You're mean. Now I don't have any BTs. Just kidding. BT5 is coming again.
Enemy kill assist. We'll take it, I guess. Rolling through the hood.
They told me I was bad at
It's a land battleship. Alright, so I think the Japanese tanks, there's going to be a lot of really interesting ones, like multi-turreted stuff. Hey! I got a rear 45 just for that reason. Mr. Panda 3.
They have the Ho too, right? The Ho.
Horton.
Iho? The. What's that one from Men of War?
Oh, dude, I forgot all the names of the Japanese tanks.
They have like a version of the elephant.
Do they?
With like a huge gun.
I just remember, like, there's definitely multiple gunned tanks in some crazy
I
ones.
just tracked myself.
You tracked it? Oh, by jumping?
I jumped off a cliff and literally broke my
Is
driver.
that a cliff, Slick?
It's a cliff.
I still don't know what episode that's from, and I need to find it.
It's from one of your World of Tanks videos.
I just got an assist on a plane, I think. Because he was parked and I just shot him. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely World of Tanks, so there wouldn't be as many videos to sort through.
Yeah, it's...
We were low tier. We were pretty low tier.
Panzer IV, I think. Panzer IV,
Really?
5. And
Are
I
you
was just
sure?
like, yeah.
So you remember it?
I remember saying it Volt too. It's the same match.
Who's shooting me? Rude.
We were making fun of Sherman because he was like, you were like, "Nine, the sleeve is too short, you stupid scheiße." And then I was like, "Jawohl."
Oh man,
That's
the goodest of times, the bestest of times.
The bestest, goodest of times.
The bestest, goodest. What would you say you most best do least? Probably T-35ing. I would say that. You know.
Probably. I don't T-35 often, but when I do, it's Dos
I
Equis.
kind of get. Oh, dude, I got a double. That's when you get at least 5 kills and 5 assists. A triple double. Well, I mean, it's technically not double, but if an ace is 5, we'll go with that. A triple ace would be 5 planes, 5 kills, 5 assists. And the quad double, 5 planes, 5 tanks, 5 AIs, and 5 assists.
That's pretty dank.
But I don't think I've ever done that ever.
I've definitely never done that.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty difficult.